Okay. That's fine.
Scan the charts like a hacker in the matrix glow. Flick wrist, trading crypto, see the profits grow. Buy low, sell high, man, that's all I know. Wallets heavy, digits stacking where the dollars flow. Pinging alerts, my phone doing backflips. Bull run comes through, now I'm stacking mad chips. Charts got that Fibonacci spiral cryptic trip. Lines going up, balance doing Olympic flips. Money moves on screens, I'm the market maker. Options looking sweet, call me risk taker. Flipping coin like a Vegas blackjack table shaker. Living digital gold rush, no room for fakers. Index moves, sneaky snake on a steamy block. SPY flying tick tick, watch my timing clock. Trade wars calling shots, that's my private stock. Hedge fund dreams rolling heavy, stay on lock. Binance or Coinbase, that's the portal door. Spinning BTC around like it's folklore. Candlesticks glowing green, chasing gains hard.
Can you believe that AI made this? That's crazy.
Coinbase, that's the portal door. Spinning BTC around like it's folklore. Candlesticks glowing green, chasing gains hardcore. Bank account notes flipping from the portal more. Money moves on screens, I'm the market maker.
I'm the market maker. Options looking sweet. Call me risk taker. Fucking
Living digital gold rush, no room for fakers.
no room for fake. So this is kind of messy, but essentially this was the move. Hold on, let me pause this. Essentially this was the move right here that I was looking for, but I didn't see it until later. So this actually happened on Friday, and then you would have got tagged in, so I missed it. But then I started looking at it today as well. But before that, I got into some buys earlier. That was last night. That's when I made what was it, 10K? No, it was more than that. I'll check for you in a second, but that was last night. Sunday the 24th, right? Last night. What happened? Right, I saw my model. So those of you that have been watching the channel know, right? If you watched the first video, I'm just looking for a sweep of a low, right? So there we go, that's my entry, and then you drop down to a lower time frame, right? No, it's not the entry, but that's the sweep, right? Then you drop down to a lower time frame. I didn't do this on the 1 hour, I did this I believe on the 4 hour. Yeah, so this low got swept right here, right? And then I'm looking for my entry now on the lower time frame, which would be the 15-minute, using, you know, time frame alignment, something I go over in the video that I posted. Time frame alignment. Okay, we'll make like a explanation video on what a time frame alignment is, like a quick 30-second breakdown, easy, simple to understand, you know. Anyway, so we've purged. So we see our entry model here. You go and watch that first video, you'll see what that looks like, right? Then our displacement, and we're taking our entry from there. We didn't get tagged in there. That's where I was kind of like, it left me. No, sorry, I did enter there, because sometimes I'll enter right there. Like it closed there, and I just kind of waited for it to pull back a little bit, and then entered, or might have just entered right when it closed. But nonetheless, entered somewhere around this area. Got out at partials, so it took partials, then it came back down, took me out. Over here, I don't know what happened actually there. I think I just took partials there, or I missed it. I think I missed it in general, yeah. And then last night I set it to I have to look at my phone, it's hard to remember. This is why you gotta journal, guys. But basically I got into a setup there last night. I put it at limit order here, limit order to enter me here. It did eventually tag me in. It didn't stop me out. My stop loss would have been down here, so it wouldn't stop me out, right? And then came all the way up to TP. So while I was sleeping, this was happening. It tagged in at like 5 a.m. sometime around 5 a.m. and then didn't close until around 10 a.m. So it's 5 hours later, and so I woke up kind of late. Seen that 10 a.m. seen that, went back to sleep. Now we also see that we came up to this area. What is this area? This is that bigger range that I think it was 4 hour or daily. Well, now we're crossing the 4 hour, but okay, it was the 1 hour, right? We seen that, and so I took an entry here, got out at halfway, partials halfway, and then set stop loss to break even. So now I got stopped out, but that's where I made 10,000 the other day, right? That other move in here, that buy, I made like 28. Let me pull it up right now. I was in the middle of pulling it up tonight, showing you all that. Okay, so last night, but it didn't close until this morning actually. So in the morning, 6,492, and then 230 and 237. Yeah, and then 12,000 later in the day, and then another 9,281 later in the day. And total that day, honestly, 28,769, including these sells that I got into. The 10K that I made there that I was talking about. So 10K there, and looks like 12,000 plus 6,000, 20,000, almost 18,000. Maybe a little more, like 19 because of the 200 and 200. I don't know what happened there, I can't remember, but there was a lot of buying going on in there. Plus 200, well 237 and then 230, then 2,492, 64 cents, and then $12,528.32. All buys. So got in that action there, and then got right back into sells to make a 10K, like I said, for the third time. But then now here we are now, fast forward to now, which is what we came here for, which we came for the Asia session. What do we think is going to happen? Why do we think it's going to happen? And most importantly, how much can we risk on it? All right, so let's take a look. All right, we can clear the charts. I can clear it for now. I'm just gonna double save it just in case. Remove drawings. So now I can mark up all my other new zones. I'm on the 4 hours, so I only care about 4 hour key levels. Marking up my key levels, right? What am I going to be interested in? Obviously I'm interested in what is happening now. Buy side is being taken. I'll make that white. Buy side is being taken, making sell side the draw on liquidity, at least for now, and even on a bigger scale actually. Might even come all the way down to fill this internal liquidity. If it's not filling that in, maybe, honestly, I don't know, that's on a bigger scale, maybe like on the weekly or something, there's something in here. I can just see it now because I have the eye for it, but don't worry about that for now, as a beginner especially. Let's focus on this candle, this 10 a.m. candle that's getting swept. It got swept on the 1 hour as well, that's why we only made it halfway, but now we're sweeping now again liquidity on the higher time frame, which is what I was anticipating for a long time actually. So here we go, we're sweeping the 4 hour candle high, right? I drop down to the lower time frame. I look at the where's price coming out the first time, right here. So I can mark that out now. That is now officially an order block that I'm interested in, right? If not yet, actually, not yet. If there's an order block, like there is one here, you could enter off that as well. Like you could enter now, but I want that confirmation for my edge sake, for a closure to happen under here. Feel me? I wonder if anyone's here, Okay, that's fine. So we're waiting for a closure to happen right here. At this, what they call changing state of delivery. Make it like golden. Okay, nice and clean. I just saved it. Fuck it. I don't care. I needed to clear my charts anyways. I'm so addicted to just keeping it. So first we need a closure here, which means we need price to look like this. It's honestly this simple, guys. So you're just waiting for confirmation. We're snipers. We're snipers. So when price comes down here, when price comes down here, right, we're only interested in it closing below here somewhere, right? Anywhere here, anywhere below this low here. Could be even by a little bit, right? As long as it closes below this white line I just drew, titled CISD, change in state of delivery. Okay, for me that's my change in delivery. A lot of people mark that out differently. Honestly, I just need, that's my decision point. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but that's my level where I want price to confirm that it is changing that momentum for me. Does that make sense? Because price is shooting up here, right? We have closures above highs here, closure above high again, right? And then another small one, but still a closure above a high, right? 3 of them. So it's bullish, bullish, bullish. It's coming down. It's inside this FEG now, right? There's a FEG in here. So if came to fill this FEG, maybe, but that's where we're gonna wait for this confirmation instead. That's not the only reason. I'd wait for that regardless, but that is another reason. Just if you want to look at it logically wise, this is bullish right now. We need a market structure shift, right? Change the state of delivery, change the character, whatever you want to call it. After that market structure shift, then we can understand that this momentum that was pushing price up, right? Sellers, you can say sellers gained control, or you can say whatever you want to say, but it just logically makes sense now to take the sells. Knowing this high just got swept, showing you weakness inside of the higher time frame using time frame alignment. So we were just on the 15, so we're going to the 4 hour. This order block right here. It could be a FEG, it could be whatever.